honest with you, there's a thorn right in an unlucky spot. I'm just checking underneath my vehicle because obviously we hit a lot of water and sand and mud, and I'm just doing the due diligence underneath, and I'm so glad I bought these specs cars cover for my eyes. What do you call them? These spec protectors, so I can wear my glasses and still be able to see, because there's so much mud and sand underneath here, anything just falls under. So I'm pretty stoked. But yes, it's just loaded with mud. Hi Jack. Just letting you know, we found these prints in the delta straight in from Nkashi. So we're just taking a drive in through the delta. Obviously this is what they call as the wetlands, but it's not wet yet because the rains are just coming in from the north. The rain comes from Angola, and it comes down the fingers that you see if you zoom out on the map down into this area over here. And part of what Cam found was one thing, but I realized that there's very fresh line prints. So the spoor is a little bit too fresh. Now in that direction is the Boma, so it's about 2 k's that direction, I think, maybe a little bit less. It's deceiving because you're zigzagging in low range to get through here. So it's quite I'm just letting the guys know where we are, so I'm sending them a lat long position and they'll know what direction to look. I reckon we go that way, maybe we can find line. So good morning, it's finally the day. We're on our way to Bethsha Primary School. We've just left the Nkashi Knowledge Center. It's an amazing place. I'll put a link below, you can check it out. We're with Bocello, who's in the knowledge bus ahead of us. He's driving a lot faster than I thought he would. And we're driving past a very smelly dead hippo head. Literally hippo head. Yeah. Anyway, it's a day that we've been planning and waiting for like the last, say, 4 to 5 months, and we're super excited to actually get the ball rolling. Excuse the pun. We're doing 3 schools today. The first one is close to us, so it's probably a 5-minute walk. But from here we're heading out to Gadigwa, which is nearly an hour's drive. Not that far kilometer wise, but the roads are really, really bad because everyone's fixing their vehicles.
What should we be excited about today?
Watching kids jawl and play together. That is what's exciting for Mama. I've been wanting this gender equality for ages, and I've been wanting to do this, and using sport as a medium just seems to be the simplest, easiest, most effective way in order to make it work. Gender equality is a number of things, and it creates a number of problems. We have to consider culture, we have to consider the environment, the villages. We don't want to interfere, and we definitely don't want to create any problems. So we will get the ball rolling, again, excuse the pun, and just see how we can adjust what we thought would work and what will actually work, because that's never the same. We need to get on the ground and just play around a little bit with which is the right way to get it more effective. So what the plan is we're going to talk in the classroom perhaps, or underneath a big tree. All the schools have big trees, so underneath a big tree, and just communicate with the kids, get them to respect and understand their land, their teachers, things like that. And then we're going to split teams, boys and girls on one side, boys and girls on the other side, and hit the soccer field. And that's what's going to be exciting for us. Exciting for me, and I think everyone is ready to see this unfold. So very exciting. Again, exciting. I'll say it again. How many? 5 times exciting.
In yet? No.
Sorry?
I was just asking if I can help you by plugging it in. But
nah, it's easy.
Right, yeah.
It's an easy fix. And a nice quick one. Where am I? There. excited? Do you know why? No. Because today, this morning, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk a little, we're going to play a little, and you're going to refresh your mind. And you might learn something new and different. Do you want to learn something new and different?
Yes.
You live in a village called? What's your village called? What's it called? Yes, correct, yes. And you're in school, right? You're learning, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you're in school, which is a gift. And we like gifts, right? We enjoy gifts. Yes? Do you like a gift?
Yes.
Okay, so teachers. Teachers are a gift. Do you think so? Yes or no? Oh, best you say yes, the teachers are listening. The teachers are a gift. Do you know why the teachers are a gift? Because they're teaching you, they're educating you, they're showing you how to read and write. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so without reading and writing, what would happen? Maybe you want to be president one day. Do you think you can be president without knowing how to read and write?
No.
You have to study, right?
Yes.
So teachers are that stepping stone to showing you things that you might want to learn. Because everyone wants to learn something different, right?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up? A pilot. Beautiful. Okay, what do you want to be when you grow up? A soldier. Very nice. What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you? A lawyer. Okay, so these are all things that you need to understand. Numbers, letters, words, and without the teachers, you don't have that, right? Do you have that without learning from teachers? No. So your land is a gift. The land, it feeds you, right? It gives you food, it gives you the cattle, it gives you crops, it puts food on your plate. You need to respect the land, you need to look after it and keep it clean and grow the crops and maintain the crops and look after the cattle. Is that right? Yeah. It also means, as boys and girls, you need to respect each other. Is that right? Yes, it is. We have a soccer ball here. Is this football or soccer ball? Is it a boys or a girls sport? It's a boys sport. You put your hand up if you think it's a boys sport. No one. Okay. Okay. Put your hand up if you think this is only for boys. Do you think this is a girls' sport? No? Do you think this is for boys and girls? Exactly. It's for boys and girls. What do you think? Do you think boys and girls can play in the same sport? Yes, they can. And we're going to do that today. But we need to do that with respect. Because girls can do what boys do. And boys can do what girls can do. Girls can also play football. We need to respect the girls. We need to look after them and we need to care for them, right? And same for the girls and the boys. Girls, you need to look after the boys and your friends. You need to respect them and care for them. Because you're in the same village. You're growing up learning the same things. And you need to respect each other. Because if you don't respect each other, it's going to make it very horrible. Do you think it'll make it fun or horrible? That's right, it'll be horrible. It won't be enjoyable then. Okay. So does anyone have any questions about what we call as gender equality?
They grew up in the same village. Here, Armo Pele Mazoho. Here, Yomo went.
It seems like the girls are braver than the boys. Eh? Is that right? Are the girls braver than the boys? Eh? I think the girls can be just as brave as boys. Because you're all learning the same in the same class. You all live in the same village and you all have the same quality of life. Give me a yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not convinced. Give me a yes.
Yes.
Alright. Shall we go and have some fun?
Yes.
Once the classroom had moved outside, Anton started preparing some goals and selected 2 captains.
Okay, let's put...
He wanted to leave this to the kids
one
to
over
sort
there,
out
and
and give
then
them confidence.
count. How many?
There was
One?
1 boy captain and 1 girl captain, and it was amazing to see what happened next.
Alright, you are captain. Ow. Ow. Okay, you are captain. Alright, get your team in order. Tell your team who's going to be in the front and who's going to be at the back. Alright, come. Okay, get your team in order. Come. You can tell your team. Tell them. You must just tell them. Right, you go at the back, you come in the front, you go on the side. There you go. It's a the girls are like on it. Okay, who's where? Come, tell your team. Did you see what you did? And I said, you just need confidence. And she just goes, confidence. And now look what she's doing. That's it, it's flipping so good. That's good. That's right. So you need some players on this side, right? Because it's empty. So you need some players to protect the goals over here.
Defender.
There you go.
Balance them, then do something short like that.
You know what, that kids, they don't care. They just want to run around the field and have fun.
No problem.
How was that?
The girls rocked it. It was crazy. Actually, I'll go this way. Yeah, they're very shy in the beginning, but the moment they started gaining confidence, going, actually, I can do this, the girls rocked it way more than the boys did. It's brilliant. Anyway, the sports teacher is so motivated, he now wants to put together a bit of a tournament, and he's having a final chat with the kids, which is really cool. Very excited about it. First call, out the way. Besha, you didn't disappoint, that's for sure.